All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Hannah, the North Dakota FFA State Parliamentarian, and I wanted to welcome you guys back to another SAE virtual tour. Supervised agricultural experiences are very crucial to the FFA and unique to every member. So today we have the pleasure from hearing from ShiAnne Boehm from the Mandan FFA chapter and all about her SAE. So ShiAnne, tell us about your SAE.
So my SAE is a placement, which is, I do it as an internship and I do mechanics. So it's under the power system and technology category. So what I do is pretty much I help my dad around the shop doing various activities, whether it's doing some welding for him or cleaning tools, because, you know, every mechanic needs clean tools. So I go and I help him with various activities around the shop, even if it has to be test driving a tractor for him. So.
All right, awesome. So when did you start this SAE?
I started the SAE my freshman year of high school, but I've been doing this since I was 5-6 years old. So it's been pretty much ongoing ever since I was little, but I started recording my hours and what I do my freshman year, just so I can help build a better profile for future on. So
perfect. And why did you decide to start this SAE?
I decided to start it because for me it's pretty simple. It's just I've been doing it for so long, you know, you never really, when I was little I knew about FFA, but I never knew what an SAE was. So when I got to high school and I started A classes and learning about the SAEs, right away I'm like, oh, I can do it for mechanics under my dad. And then I started entering hours and then more hours of pictures and doing the summer SAE programs for our school. And it's just evolved from there. I've gotten a lot more responsibilities from it, and it's fun because it's always a learning experience for me, helping my dad out in the shop.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think is the coolest thing that you do in your SAE?
That's a hard question. The coolest thing I probably do is either a lot of the welding. I've welded 2 or 3 benches for my dad for our new shop that we built, or this past weekend, I finally got the privilege of assembling pistons and then putting them back into the engine block for a rebuild. So it's a lot of different activities, but the older I get, the cooler they get to be.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what skills do you think this SAE has given you?
The skills I've gained from it, I've gained a lot of people skills. With customers always coming into the shop, you always got to learn how to talk to them and then figure out what they want done to their tractor, what needs to be fixed. But then going into town to get parts, you have to know what you're getting and that kind of stuff. But then with that, I've gained a really good work ethic. So, and I think whenever you start a job, you always need a good work ethic. And that's one of the most important skills I think getting from this would be. But then so many kids don't know how to fix things with their hands anymore because they're so involved in technology. So that's another skill I think I've gained from this, is being able to actually use tools to change a tire or work on an engine. So
okay, perfect. Awesome. So do you want to show us around your SAE a little bit?
So currently I am sitting in one of the tractors that we just finished up this last week. I would be in the shop, but my dad and then our hired hand is currently working on a tractor with the impacts. So it was really noisy in there.
Okay.
So I chose to sit outside.
All right.
But I can show you some of the tractors we have sitting around here.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
So I'm currently sitting in a 45, 55. And then we got a few tractors over here that need to be fixed. That one I think is waiting to get in or get cleaned later today. And then those are 2 that got finished up in the past week or so. And we got 2 sitting out there, if you can see them.
Yeah.
And then there is our shop. And we have 6 bays in there, so we have about 7 tractors sitting in the shop right now.
Wow, that's really cool. That's a lot of tractors. Wow. What's
Yeah.
your favorite part about like working on tractors?
My favorite part is like it's always a challenge because yeah, it's the same thing pretty much every time, but every time there's something different with them. Like you can be doing an overhaul of one engine and like there's a bad piston, and the next time it's just a little spring that needs to be replaced. You have to take
Yeah.
apart the whole block. So I think that's the coolest thing is like it's always a challenge. So
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Well, do you have anything else to tell me about your awesome and very unique SAE?
no, not that I can think of right now.
All right, perfect. All right, Cheyenne, thank you so much for letting us tour your SAE. It was really cool, and I'm quite surprised that there's a lot of tractors out there. So good job for that, having a very unique SAE. And you guys can join us next Friday for another SAE virtual tour. Once again, Cheyenne, thank you, and we shall see you guys later.